Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled Sarah's Laughter. The famous case in Vayera, she hears the news that she's going to have a child and she laughs. Can't be. God tells Avram, and Avram criticizes her, and she says, No, I didn't laugh. So what was going on there? How is she laughing? And how does she deny it? A lot of approaches to this question. We'll mention several. One is Ramban, says that Avram, he was with the guests and he detected something unique about them. There were malachim, neviim, prophecy, and there's something real to what they said. Sarah was in the back room and she hears some people talking about the fact that she's going to have a child. And she thinks this is nothing. This is stam people. So she laughs, doesn't take it seriously. So then if that's the case, why is she rebuked? There's nothing wrong for her laughing off such a statement. So Ramban says she should have been open to the possibility. Maybe there's something real to it. At least you're receiving a bracha. At least say, Amen. Katie Ratzon. Let this be so. Amen. Bless the bracha that it should be real and it should happen. At least be open to possibility. And there's a criticism of the person not being open that maybe something new and exciting can really happen. That's a Ramban. David Holzer writes the books, the series on the Rosh Soloveitchik, Thinking Out Loud. He writes very interestingly that he would always propose different ideas to the Rav on different topics. And very often the Rav would say, no, I don't think that's a good insight. I think it's wrong because of this and this reason. So sometimes the Rav would say, wow, very nice, nice idea. And this was one of those cases. He said to the Rav, maybe Sarah was not denying in any way God's ability or plan to make sure that she gets pregnant. Fine. She says her laughter was about me, Sarah. Fine. Physically, I'll get pregnant because God said so. But in terms of my psyche, I'm going to go ahead and raise a child at my age. And not only am I going to raise the child, I'm going to raise the Gadol Hador. I'm going to raise a patriarch. I'm just not in that frame of mind. I sort of moved on in life. I set up Avram to be with Hagar. And that was where, the nation would come from. I regretted that I'm not the matriarch, but I accepted it. So that's not my mindset now. So the Rav said, very nice. It's a nice insight that she was talking about herself. So David also said to the Rav, and what was the criticism of her? The criticism was that even if she's feeling old, and she's in a new chapter in her life, and she's not able to raise a child, to raise a patriarch, if God says you can have a child and you're going to raise a patriarch, then she should have been up to realizing, wow, this is a whole new reality that I'm going to be getting into. And if God has that faith in me, then that's going to happen. And she wasn't up to the change. Not some horrible flaw, but a flaw nonetheless. And therefore, Avram pointed out, so you left, meaning God endows you with this ability. And you have to accept it and be happy with it and run with it. And therefore, according to this approach, that was a dialogue between Sarah, Avram, and Hashem. Shalom.